Welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of the brow sculpting video. I'm going to take some high definition concealer by Nika K and apply it to my lids for my eyeshadow. I'm going to use my Kalia Chantal brush to apply the concealer, and then I'm going to blend it out. You want to make sure you blend it out well enough so there's no creases or lumps in the concealer. Now I'm going to take the lightest shade in the brown on the Victoria Berkeley Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to apply that to the crease. I'm going for a more matte, natural eye this time. It's going to be a little shimmer later on, but for the most part, it's matte colors. Now I'm going to take my Morphe palette and use the two brown tan colors to use as a transition shade. Now I'm going to use the lighter shade in the palette and put it on my lids. I'm going to use some bronzer and touch it in the middle of my lid and spread it out just a little bit for a little shimmer. I'm using a felt tip liner in the color black. Sometimes they have a shade brown, but I'm doing a light line on my eyes. I don't want it to be too thick. I'm adding mascara. This is just one I picked up at the hair store. This will help your false lashes blend better, so it won't be a gray cast on your lashes in pictures. I'm using an e.l.f. camouflage concealer on my dark spots instead of using an orange or a red to hide my darker spots. It helps blend better when you apply your foundation. And I'm just using the same brush that I used to blend out my concealer on my eyelids to blend out the concealer all over my face. Just using a tapping motion. You don't want to ruffle up the product in case you might have some scratches or rougher areas on your face. NYX foundation, Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the color Warm Caramel, and I'm gonna mix in the color Sienna as well, just to match my complexion a little bit more since it's the summertime. Your foundations are liable to change from winter to summer.
What we do here is go back.
I'm using a Real Techniques brush to blend out my foundation. And I will add more product if needed for areas that need more coverage. Here I'm using a high definition concealer by e.l.f. If I'm not mistaken, it's the color Sand. And I'm just adding it to the areas I want to make pop a little bit more. So under my eyes, the middle of my forehead, and chin area, and nose. And gently pat the concealer under your eyes. We will be applying setting powder to help it eliminate creasing. This is a Nika K Perfection setting powder, banana powder from the hair store. And I'm just going to pat it on the areas that I crease the most. Now, applying powder does not eliminate creasing altogether. You're still going to have some creasing, but it will minimize how fast it creases. I'm going to apply it in the same places that I applied the highlighter color. My eyes and my smile lines. I'm still working on how I like contour my face, so I'm just doing a little bit with the same e.l.f. concealer that I had earlier. I'm just taking my time and sculpting out my nose just to give my face some definition. I do have a round nose at the tip, so I apply a little bit of the concealer to give it a little point. And you continue to blend. You want to gently blend your nose. Kind of giving my face a little structure. Now I'm using a fluffy brush to brush off the excess setting powder. You don't want to have that white cast on your face when you take pictures, so after it's set, just brush it off. I'm gonna take some bronzer and just brush it around my face just to bring some life back after dusting the setting powder off. This is a Makeup Hue Cosmetics 24 karat highlighter. I always apply it to my Cupid's bow. That's my little signature thing that I do. And sometimes I touch it on my nose and higher cheek area. I'm using a dark brown lip pencil from Queen Supreme Lashes. I will put the information below along with the discount code. And I'm just lining my lips, preparing them for my lip gloss. I'm going to use the Queen Supreme lip gloss in Naked along with a Ida Beauty lip gloss. I'm just taking it and moving it around my lips with the wand. You want to make sure you exfoliate your lips in prep for lip gloss or lipstick so it doesn't come out crusty or lumpy. I'm using some of the lighter concealer from e.l.f. just to give my lips a little more lighter tone, kind of like an ombre look. I'm going to use Queen Supreme lashes in the style Kiki. This particular style is discontinued. However, they have other styles that are very similar. Now I'm going to use the She Blush Cosmetics scissors to trim my lashes. You want to trim them to your eye shape because everyone's eyes are different. You don't want the little tag sticking out on the end of the lash. I'm using the Queen Supreme lash glue as well as their tweezers, their lash slayer tweezers, to apply my lashes. I use the airplane method for the most part. However, you apply your lashes the best way that's comfortable for you. You'll see in the next clip, I use my fingers as well.
What we do here is go back.
You don't have to do this, but I like a nice even line on the top of my lashes, so I take the eyeliner and go back over top of them. My favorite setting spray, Make It Last Matte by Milani. Just gonna spray that all over and set my face. This lasts pretty good. And I forgot to add blush, so I'm adding it here. It's just gonna lift my face a little bit so my cheeks don't look flat. I have a round face, so it happens. And here are just some Snapchat clips. I forgot to take real pictures. So here's the final look. I was on my way to a baby shower. And that's it.